This is a multi-part video, so if you haven't seen part 1 or 2, do so by clicking here. I'm not gonna start until you do. Okay, you can pass. Game 37, Mouse Snare. Generic Cat and Jerry star in Minesweeper. Yes, Minesweeper, you know that BS game in every version of Windows before this monstrosity? Look, I'm gonna level with you. I don't know how to play it, and I don't want to know how to play it. Next game. This was an easy one. Game 38, Mirror Devil World. Another classic from Nature Clan, starring the same Lolo ball creature and a demon in a mirror. How quaint. You know what I'd like to have seen? I don't know, an explanation as to what the hell I can do, what I should do, why I'm doing it, why I'm playing this. Where is my life going? What have I done to deserve this?
Guys, I'm breaking down. I don't think I can do this. I mean, I'm not even halfway through the list.
I can make mirror blocks, I guess, and then the devil shoots it down. Am I hurting the demon when it does that? I can't move anywhere. Oh crap, are you serious? Another one of those press both buttons at the same time things? I mean, I should have known by now. In fact, I'm starting to think that's the first thing I should do. For all I know, it could be the win everything secret to all this. So I make a mirror, press both buttons to push it over, and make a platform which can still be destroyed by the devil mirror, but you have to go through these mirrors, press the button and destroy it, and you know what? That's all I'm gonna try for this one. I've done my best. Seriously. Game 39, Meano. Mecho? Dad, Mom, can I talk to you for a minute, please? Listen, I know you had good intentions here for a minute. I mean, after all, you raised me, fed me, gave me gifts, but seriously? Seriously? You could have just given me an actual activity book and it would have made the same difference. Heck, look, I would have preferred the activity book. Now I'm playing a game where I just look for shapes, place them in the come on! Give me some credit! I would assume that's what the child is saying right now, playing this. Gee, I wonder what goes in the sun-shaped area here. Could it be a triangle? No. The square? Oh, no. Dumb. Here. Good! Game 40, Magic Egg. What am I looking at? It's just one abomination to the next. So if I can even explain this while pressing both buttons at the same time in desperation, eggs appear on either side of the screen, and they open up, revealing a demon tiger ball baby or a star. And then you press the button to destroy it, or I don't know what to say! I'm legitimately contemplating life right now. Is this really what I've been reduced to? Was I a bad person in my past life? Where are my socks? Where are my socks? Game 41. Little Witch. Okay, now we're back to something that at least resembles actual gaming. You play as this little witch, as the title would assume. I have a feeling some coding was taken out from a game called Fantasy Zone, where you can fly left to right and find and fight off different invaders, indicated by a map on the bottom of the screen like this. But I notice that I kinda lose my sense of movement because I can't tell if I'm actually moving most of the time. The background is just a horizontal line. I guess those mountains kinda move a little, but my only real indication is the map on the bottom, and I need to keep my focus on the main action, or else I'll run into these. What the hell are these? White birds with frowns on their chests? Purple sunglass-wearing pumpkins with mohawks? Okay, look, I'm not good at describing what's obviously a mesh of pixels here. Then there are these boxes on skateboards just hanging out at the bottom of the screen over a highway bridge on top of the largest waterfall in existence. I suppose these are treasure chests, as they're the closest thing to resemble what it was on the title screen. Spooky treasure chests. This should have been my Halloween special.
Spooky, scary treasure chests.
My assumption is that you're trying to protect them because you can't pick them up, shoot them, or interact with them in any way. But the enemies have this vertical projectile that can destroy them if they manage to. But you know what? You can have them. Game 42. Lightning.
How the hell with this one? Next game.
Game 43. Jump Jump.
I hate Mondays.
So yeah, another waterfall, this time complete with construction worker logs. You guide this fat, grumpy Tweety bird in a tank top up a waterfall by, jumping? I don't know, it's really hard to tell, as I had no indication of it from the title screen. But that's just it. You jump, 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 jump, jumpy, jumpy, jumping, jumpy, jimpy, jimpy, jumpy, jimpy, jumpy, jimpy, jimmy, 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 jump, 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 chilly willy. Along the way, you collect hearts, which you would assume are the extra lives, but nope, the one-up icons are extra lives. No, the hearts are for your health meter, which depletes just a little bit after you hit a turtle or snail. So there's no point in avoiding them, you'll eventually reach the top anyhow, even if you get hit a few times. This bird, I'm guessing, whatever it is, his expression is perfect for the game, and it's even helped by the sheer lack of music throughout the entire time playing it, though I don't know where he got the academic cap and bump on the noggin since the title screen. Maybe he graduated from some video game character community college, and then got beat up by a gang of actual video game characters. Game 44, Island. Oh nice. Another sterling gem from Nature Clan. More like the Nature New Klux Klan. Damn it, I hate this so much! Point of this game is to kick eggs off a remote island while avoiding Dizzy the Adventure's evil cousins. Take that, egg, people. I haven't figured out what it takes to progress. Is it how many eggs you kick off? Or how many egg people you hit with a kicked egg? I don't care. It's also difficult to tell what it takes to kick an egg, as sometimes I haven't been able to. And when I get to an egg, sometimes it'll start turning into an evil egg person before I get a chance to kick it. I look forward to seeing what Nature Crap has to offer in the next... Oh my god, I still have 96 of these to go. Game 45, Ice Ocean. Another sea-made game. This time you're stuck on the bottom of the screen. Topless. Yeehaw. Okay, follow me here. You have to toss up bubbles to the surface that hit the top ice blocks, which have to fall perfectly over these passing fish. The more you hit, the less fish. However, if you hit a fish with your bubble, it adds a fish. You have to defeat all the fish before you progress. Did you get all that? As dumb as this sounds, it's, well, kind of inventive, I suppose? I mean, who the hell thinks of this stuff? And I actually have gotten pretty good at timing the bubbles at times and have progressed a little bit, but it's still a terrible game. I'm not gonna sit here and tell you, hey, this is the new Candy Crush. Get out your wallets and start icing those fish. Hell no. Game 46, Happy Match. A match game. You look for the matching cards and match them before time runs out. Then you Where?
I think I found one of Freddy's Lost Boys!
Game 47, Hammer Nail. There have been a lot of video game characters over the years who have used hammers as their main weapon. Hell, Mario might have been one of the most iconic firsts. Yet I've never actually seen anyone make the hammer the main character.
Hammer Man! Hammer! Hammer Man!
No, not that hammer. Hey, it's an object. Put googly eyes on it, and it's a Banjo-Kazooie character. Resourceful character design that is, it is. The point of the game is to hammer down the little nail people into the X's marked appropriately on the checkerboard world. As soon as they leap onto an X, dive down and hit it into it. If you miss the X, it just brings in another nail person that hops about at random. Honestly, it can take forever for any of these given nails to leap over an X, and even when it does, you can lose track of it before it leaps away, and it could take even longer for it to come back, especially if you only have so many X's left on the boards. And I'm gonna be completely honest here, this is pretty inventive for a crappy game. The idea, in my opinion, has some merit. Put a little programming tweaks here and there, and
I'm losing it. I'm finding legitimacy in a game where you play as a hammer with a face in it.
Game 48, Greeds. or greedy. How can you mistake an S for a Y? Forget it, who cares? It's Snake. Everyone knows this game. I mean, hell, Minesweeper? Why not? I'm seriously waiting for Pong. It's gonna happen any minute, I just know it. And no, I don't mean Pong Pong! Yeah, you know this game already. Guide the snake to the apples. The more you eat, the longer you get. But man, it takes a while before the game gets difficult in this size. Not helped by the lovely musical tonalities provided by this masterpiece. Game 49, Golden Bird. Alright, you play as a Smurf, and you're supposed to run to these cages, setting birds free, all the while avoiding anemic Pac-Man with tentacles spurting out of his mouth. Dear God, that's a scary visual. The only method of movement to avoid the spike creature things or whatever is to climb ladders, so that's it. There really isn't much else to say about this. Yay, I freed a bird! Fly, golden bird, fly. Spread your magical golden sparkles all over my face. I mean the world. Spread it around the world. Golden bird. La 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 la. Game 50, Ghost Castle. Gosh, for something as spooky as calling itself Ghost Castle, it sure has a chipper tune. So you're this guy holding aloft his magic sword, supposedly crying out, while all these spooky ghosts run across the different layers of the castle back and forth until you hit him with your magic sword. At first I wasn't sure what to do. I thought you had to climb the different layers, but no, you're just stuck here. And get this, you can only fire if you're pressing the directional pad. I guess that makes sense if there's a direction you want to fire, but at least have a default when you're not pressing the D-pad. These dark wizard-looking things creep up every now and then and start firing back, and apparently those are the creeps you have to destroy in order to move on.
Oh my God, it's a princess! Don't worry, stay right there, I'll save you! You're saved!
Game 51, Fruit Gift. This caveman has been given the gift of fruit. So he's sharing that gift with all of you by making you play another match game. I'm gonna get a time machine and kill this caveman. Yeah, that's it. Just rotate through the fruits. When one of the shapes passes by, shoot a fruit at it. That's it. Game 52, Forest Adventure. Oh yay, I knew you wouldn't disappoint Nature Clan, you freaking maniacs. I'm sincerely starting to think Nature Clan was just a healthy snack food business that suddenly decided to make video games. And who knows, I've come to terms to believe that maybe this little red bubble guy is its mascot, because he's starred in every game by these freaks ever since I started. Well, to be fair, this is the most playable Nature Clan game so far, and there is actual movement you can perform throughout the game. You leap from tree to tree, collecting crystals and making sure you don't plummet into the swamp, where I envisioned little Nature Clan being devoured by alligators, piranhas, leeches. A man can dream. Game 53, Fling Ball. Okay, I think I understand this game. It's kinda like a game show. You shoot off a ball onto the icons on the screen and the opponent cries. And that's pretty much it. Oh wait, hang on. Now it's the computer's turn to shoot the screen and it's up to me to catch the balls. It's American Gladiators meets Nickelodeon Guts all rolled into one. None of these icons mean anything. You just shoot it and the guy cries. There isn't even any differentiating qualities to the computer character and yourself. For all I know, this guy is just playing against himself. That's why he's so damn sad. Game 54, Fish Story.
You got a fish in me. You got a fish in me. When the sea is standing hiding right in the fishes.
Nemo devours other fish smaller than him. You just eat little fishies until the stage is over. You can also eat those green miniature swordfish, and if you eat 3 of them, you turn green. No, it doesn't do anything special. There are also these fish that kind of look like sexual predators. You eat 4 of them, and you apparently go invincible? But no, not true. You can still get eaten, so what's really the point exactly? There are also these jumping jellyfish that drop in now and then and make you pause in place, making it easier for bigger fish to devour you. And that's the story.
The end.
Game 55, Final Blood. Oh, like Rambo's First Blood? I wasn't aware there was such a movie. I mean, you know all those sequels, right? First Blood Part 2, Second Blood, Third Blood, Fifth Blood. They skipped the 4th one. Now it's Final Blood. In the Final Blood, Rocky Balboa helms a tank and fires off at unsuspecting tanks and trucks. What a guy. This is much like that submarine game a while back. Ah, the memories. Except this time you don't get the joys of seeing the compass letters on top. You just move left or right, shoot at tanks, that's it. I even gave the other tanks a little sporting chance to fire back at me. Ouch. You got me. Game 56. Falling Blocks.
Falling blocks? What could this be possibly mocking? Ice climbers, maybe? Clue Land? Mock Rider?
Joe Montana football. Oh, it's so obvious! It's Kirby's Avalanche! God, I'm so stupid! Alright, yeah, this is Tetris, only nothing is happening. Holy crap, I think I finally found a broken game. No, actually I didn't. You just have to press start in order to actually play. But yeah, it's Tetris, except with all those good blocks and a bunch of crappy ones in their place. The good thing about this game is nothing, but apparently you can select 2 players and watch as the other side does practically nothing, while these things stare into your soul. Look, I still lost. Aw man, Invisible 2-player, you're just too good at this game for me. Game 57, Fair's Treasure. Oh wait, excuse me, Fairy's Treasure. I mean, what the hell is a Fair's Treasure? I've been to fairs and the only treasure I find is a golden heart attack recipe. Can I just take a moment to talk about these game demos? You know, when you leave the title screen on for too long and it gives you a short demo of the game letting the computer play for a moment? These are pointless. And many of the games already have documented that the computer can't even give an effort to try. Ugh. So you control this fairy by pressing the button to let it glide off to a direction the little rotating indicator leads. If there's something in the way of the fairy, it takes it back, giving points, blah blah. You know what, if there's anything that's made me hate points more than anything, it's DreamGear. Everything relies on points. But I guess that's all you can strive for, considering these one-note games can't do much more. This is like gaming Cliff Notes. I know there were a lot of games in the past as well as today that rely on very simple mechanics, but those were actually good games. Quality over quantity, people. This is just no use. Game 58, Escape Way. Hello, Nature Clan. It's been a while. It's the same song from Brother Ball. Huzzah, I missed that song. Every day I've been humming it, hoping to hear the real deal again. You play as 3 balls on top of each other. Look familiar? This time, on an automatic scrolling stage. The ball with the sunglasses is the ball that can jump, so switching to either ball will make that one jump, and you just have to avoid the various obstacles. I've never had to say balls so many times in my entire lifetime before playing this thing. You know, as much crap as I give these games, at least they're trying to sometimes give some variety, even though it doesn't matter. Game 59, Egg Contest. Wait a minute, hang on, is that the theme to Crystallis? Only with a bunch of notes taken out to avoid copyright infringement. How do you even make the damn connection? Chickens, mice, yeah, that's what I think of when I hear this song. This chicken is so hopped on steroids, it spends the day angrily stomping about, pooping out millions of eggs an hour. It's up to this mouse at the bottom to collect them, and even the tumbling little yellow things, which I assume are chicklets. I mean chicks. I mean baby chicks. And that's it. You can switch the conveyor belt direction with the switch on the left, but really there's no point. There never is a point. Have I made my clear yet that there's absolutely no point in any of this? Yeah, some contest. Wait, so the little chicks turn into Alfred Chicken? No wonder the mouse wants to save them so bad. He's trying to keep them from making a terrible mistake. Yeah, I can read it in the comments now. I actually liked Alfred Chicken. I've grown so numb to everything. Game 60, Dejectile. Okay, you know how the last game tried to hide the fact that it took a song from a game? This one doesn't even make an attempt. It's Bomberman. It's just Bomberman. Hell, this entire game is supposed to be Bomberman, but it's a completely unplayable version. Aside from the fact that you can press both buttons again to drop a bomb, the blocks are invisible. Yeah, I'm not kidding. Yeah, I see you notice these visible blocks over here, but I'm telling you right now, I'm stuck. There are invisible walls that I can't even move through unless I use a bomb to destroy it. That makes the game practically impossible to play. I would have loved to play even a bootleg version of Bomberman. But nope, they don't even give you the luxury of that!
You know, I could just put this game down right now and just play the real thing. And it's exactly what I'm gonna do! I don't actually have Bomberman.
So Gramps opened up the bag and took out the magical shoes. He set them on the ground and they soon began to groove.
It's the end of part 3 already? Well, let's just click that good old subscribe button for part 4, and thanks so much for liking the video. Remember, I also got links to my Facebook page, Twitter account, and Tumblr in the description below. And consider some support by visiting me on Patreon.